time, we will open up a hearing on R072-19 for the State Board of Pharmacy. If we could have individuals come on up for that regulation and identify yourselves, and then proceed when you are ready to give us just a brief overview of the regulation, and then we'll go ahead and turn it over to Senator Hardy for some questions.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This is Dave Wiest. I'm the Executive Secretary of the Board of Pharmacy, for the record. This is a regulation that addresses technicians. It's only talking about technicians that come in front of the board and have a history of a conviction of a misdemeanor or some history of drug abuse. Currently, the way the regulation, the statute would allow the board to give the license after reviewing the conditions of that and weighing if it's safe for the public. This regulation prevents the Board of Pharmacy from doing that in all cases, and so the board was asking to change it from that they must deny it, that they may deny it, and they would still, I'm sure, deny some, but it just, the people that have a history that was a long time ago and didn't really relate to potentially drugs would be able to get their license for technicians. It's already allowed with all the other classes. So if there's a physician or a pharmacist that has these things in their history, they come in front of the board and then they weigh if they're safe for the public. This was something they put upon themselves years ago to not give out the license.
Okay, thank you. Senator Hardy, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have no problems with the intent. From a logistical standpoint, in the world of medicine, we've moved away from drug abuse to substance use disorder, opioid use disorder, tobacco use disorder, alcohol use disorder. So I suspect if we had substance use disorder, it would cover an umbrella big enough to describe what we used to describe as drug abuse. And that would be the suggestion I would make. Thank you, Madam Chair.
If I may comment.
Yes, please.
Dave Wiest, for the record. We appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's old terminology, and I don't think staff picked that up, but I think you're exactly right, Senator Hardy.
Could you repeat that?
My mic does not seem to be working. Oh, no, it is working. Yeah, you're exactly right, Senator Hardy.
So I would move to pass with that appropriate bringing up to date language.
Thank you. This is Risa Lang for the record. We can change that in codification because that was something that they voted on during the last session. We changed it throughout NRS as well, so we can fix that.
So I do have a motion then to approve the regulation with the understanding that it would include the broader use of the substance use disorder, which was in line with legislation we passed last legislative session. And my understanding via council is that that will be done through codification. Is there a second on the motion? A second from Senator Dennis. Any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? And motion carries unanimously. Thank you.